Everyone. Today's question is, can you brief about the testing process in your application? So when this question is asked, we can explain about our process. Like we work in agile process. If you are in agile, you can mention it agile. If you are in waterfall, you can mention you are in waterfall model. So in our application, we follow agile. As soon as user stories are ready, once the user stories are groomed and pulled into the current sprint, so we work on that user story. We write all the test cases for that specific user story. And once we get the build from the developer, we run a sanity testing to ensure that the build is stable or not. Once the sanity is passed, then we start with the system testing. So the system testing, people might think, might get confused. It's not about the theoretical system testing. System testing is the testing that we do from testing team after the sanity testing. The system testing involves functional testing where we do positive and negative test cases execution. So once the system testing is done, if there are any defects is identified, we report those defects to developers and they fix it. Once the defects are fixed, we retest the defects. So the complete defects life cycle, we have a separate video. Please look into that video. So once all the defects are fixed, then we do the regression testing. So regression testing is done on the existing functionalities of the application to ensure that due to the new requirement, the, the existing functionality is not broken. So once the regression testing is done, so we give the sign off from the testing team. One is end-to-end testing. This might not happen in all the application. Usually the end-to-end testing is done when we have multiple applications like upstreams, downstreams applications, dependency. If one system data is dependent on the other system, in such cases, to ensure that the data is flowing end to end and it is working end to end, we do the end to end testing between multiple systems. We integrate and do that end to end testing. Once the end to end testing is done, we also do the UAT testing. Some cases we do only end-to-end testing, which covers the UAT testing as well. In other cases, we only do the UAT testing after regression testing without doing end-to-end testing. Usually, UAT testing is done by the business representatives with their specific business cases. So once UAT is done, UAT sign off is received, we push the code. I mean, we deploy the product or application to the production. Then post production testing we perform. So once we deploy the application to the production, we run a quick smoke testing in the production and we give the sign off from the testing team. So this is how we do the testing, and this is the testing process that we follow in our application. Thank you.